Hello, we have a little teeny tiny hour game to start us off, which is nice. Especially because I get to play my combo because she's slow. 61. I should really get a more rigid list so I'm playing the right stuff every time, but because obviously you don't want to take ages setting up a Talishar game, but so it'll be blocking everything. You can try and block it. Maybe as well because it'll give them an opportunity to whack me, which is not what we wanted. Bin start. I'm just going to full send this hand at them, to be honest. There's like 11 damage in it, which is nice, in my opinion. And then we can do the tilling. The strikes now in the bin. Decompose off on your first turns. Pretty nice for making sure things like felling and stuff are actually going to land. Also means I've thrown 13 on the first swing, which is just a lot of damage considering I'm Verdance. No, like ninjas will put that to shame, but I'm not a ninja. Blocks. He chipped him, but it's fine because it means I got like no counter attack and I got decompose. That's the only thing they do. We basically pulsing ether and waning moon, and then we arsenal the sea strike if they do other things. Chip damage is absolutely fine. Thing was up like that's a little bit high. Like that's as much. That's not all like reopening the turn kind of crap. For some tempo. think we're putting the root back for this because I'm probably going to go for that plough under. Any blocking with that, I can tell that much. It's whether or not I want to throw that pulsing ether in. I'll take the 2, I think. Like they can do stuff if they want, but I've still got the blocking ability. Okay, so I don't care about that at all. Do I want to keep this pulsing ether? Force 2 damage and take a card. I think I'm taking it. I could have done something different. Hang on. Sorry. I'm just going to give them this because they're not going to Arsenal. That's what I should be doing. And then I've got the pulsing ether play for my damage for my turn. Could have Arsenal the plough, but I'm not as bothered about it. I'd rather have it in the bin, I think. Two damage in a card is fine for me. Oh, this is good. Do them in my turn. Not what wants to see at this point. But the annoyance here really is that we can get rid of one of these, which we will. But the other's going to have to be Arsenal to kind of keep my hand clear. And then I'm going to have to try and plough it myself, I think. Convenient. to decompose now, so we can want to go bigger on that. I'm going to pick up first. I mean, just I'm never picking any of that stuff up, so it's fine. But let's take that damage. That's just. Put the brass line. There we go, fully decomposed. Get to arsenal this shelter for the next turn. In an okay spot. Unless I really mess this up, I should win this. Block. May as well use this because I'm going to have the ponder token. Give me the ponder token. Oh, yeah, if you want. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good card to find. The only annoyance is that I've got the amulet, so it's going to be annoying. I don't really care about Edge of Autumn hitting me because the chip damage doesn't matter when I have the life gain I've got. Got a plan for it to hit. Okay, so because they've done that, rather than gaining 2 from the fruits, I'm probably just going to go into the felling and then I get to keep the Punamu amulet, which is nice. You don't need one of you. I am just keeping one of things just in case of emergency. There is a chance I need to desperately plume something, but It's very unlikely. Fear that the felling would basically buy me a full turn. We can do stuff with this, can't we? Actually, quite a good turn, I think. I like all of this, I think. This is just a lot of life back and a potion, which is great because that's all we're doing this game. We are just building potions. They've skipped another turn, and I got an amulet. And I used one card. Double pitch that to get rid of the tilling because I want to draw through my deck more. All the burn bears now. You Edge of Autumn. Oh, maybe should have done this deck as well. By the way, was sorry, in this game is bringing my Surgeon. I don't think it's gonna make the biggest amount of difference, but it would have helped a bit. Decent hit. We'll do this fruits after to see if we want 3 value from it or to pitch it for 2 from the Waning Moon. We've used blue, 2 reds, 2 blues. So that's my last one on that. I think we're going to go for this with it. It's not going to be terribly important. Well, that's a shit hand. The spellings don't matter that much, is the thing. But there's no good way to block this apart from to give them the Ring of Roses. I could give them the Ring of Roses, but then I don't have a hand to play. That's kind of the problem, right? Like we can absorb that, but then we don't have a turn. I think we just go double. Don't love it, but I think we just do that. The hand just kind of dictates it. place to be. Do I just give them everything? I kind of want to just cycle all this, to be honest, so... Obviously overblocking, I'm just trying to like empty my hand out because there's no need to keep any of that. So there should be a healing potion this turn, and the combo should be, I can't remember if it's next turn or the turn after, but very soon. Take a card off them. There's the first rampant. I was almost entirely correct on where they are, so the others should be next turn. We don't care about the edge, we're on 30 life. I think. Just that. Do we throw... You can order it all up because there's no go again, so they know what I'm doing this turn. Yep, sure, we'll play all that again. That's better for me, frankly. They have no hand, which means they have no pressure. Which means I'm going to get to do like 3 rampants. I've gained a lot of life, I'll give them that. Okay, let's go. Please note the perfect pitch stack. Hold that one as well. That one needs trapping, so let's go. Let's go. That's you wombo combo. Oh, I miss comboing. It's lovely when you see a slightly slower deck and you get to just casually 60 them. Ira is a slow deck, generally speaking, and there is such a thing as an aggro Ira, but I don't think anyone plays it because it's just not very good. She's almost always slower, which means you get to do Verdance things, and that's what I'm here for. Yeah, that would just be pitch stacking, basically. That was my draw was convenient to line that up properly. If it hadn't been, I would have had to have grabbed probably like half and half on the combo or something, maybe even do a second cycle. But you know, I had loads of life. I could have weathered that for ages still. To I could have basically thinned my deck down to like 4 cards and just gone for it. Yeah, that's how you do it. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.